Hey y'all, I'm back at it again with another YouTube video. It's your girl Shay Shay, it's Shay Shay, Sweet Shay Shay, whichever you guys want to call me. I'm back at it again with another YouTube video, y'all. Sorry y'all, the energy is definitely not there. But this is like, I was sitting here, it's 11 o'clock at night, you guys. And I was sitting here and I'm like, I need to come up with a video. Like, I feel like, I don't know if this is just me or if you're a content creator as well. And you're like, I have to film something. Like, I have to create content. Like, I feel like that's me every day. Like, I feel like there's something I can be posting, there's something that I can be filming, and that's like me right now. Like, I feel like every second that I get, I'm like, I can be filming something, recording something, doing something, to grow my brand, grow me as an entrepreneur, as a social media influencer, whatever. So yeah, I was just like sitting here thinking of so many different videos, going through my old videos, seeing like what videos did you guys like, what videos did you guys not like. But I came down to like, the title of this video is just like where I am at in life right now. I feel like I haven't did one of those. I did a question and answer like a month ago, I think, but I haven't been able to sit down and just be honest, transparent, and honest about like, you know, where I'm at in life right now, and be able to sit at the camera and say like, as much as like I think we know, like I always tell you guys, if you guys have been here, I don't really do YouTube, you know, like for the numbers. I never did it for that. Like, I started YouTube just to be a platform for memories for me, because I'm such a memories person. Like, I love going back and looking at like what I was doing during that time of my life, or like still like I used to go back and look at videos of just memories with family, or just memories of who Shayla was, because I feel like we're always, as human beings, we're always changing, we're always becoming a new version of ourselves. So I think that's why I really do love YouTube, and then I get to share it with you guys and share who I am and share mine. I have a bump right here, so they chip it just we get to share who we are, you know, with you guys, and you guys get to see who we are and all of that. So yeah, so this is what today's video is going to be about. It's just like an update on like Shay Shay, Shayla, really Shayla, not Shay Shay, and getting to know like where I'm at in my life right now. Yeah, so before we get this video started, like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. Hey y'all, there you go. So it's like, where do I start? I feel like everything, it has been like a lot, you know, like it has been a lot. I'm at the place at the beginning of 2020 where I feel like I definitely am calling myself to be a better version of myself. I'm always trying to grow. I'm always trying to become better. That's just who I am, who I've always been. Like, I've always been the person who wants and who is so eager to change. Not change. I really don't like to change, but I love to grow. Even though growing and changing is the same thing, but it's not in my way. So I'm like in a season of my life where it's like I feel like I have to change. I have to grow in order to get to that person that I feel like God has planted me to be. I've been like like all over the place. Like, I truly, and it goes down to like, I'm like trying to get so much of this at one time, you guys. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, but I think like I really haven't been able to. I know I think I did updates on my life over. Let me turn this down on you guys because I'm hot. I think I did updates on my life over the past year and a half, but I'm not sure if I really sat down and really talked to you guys and said like, this is where I'm at in my healing process or anything like that. But I think I'm finally able to really sit down and talk to you guys about everything since the passing of my best friend. I think that was like the peak of everything for me. Like, I feel like from that start, ever since that day, June 6, 2020, I completely changed as an individual. My situation, my circumstances, and my life changed. Everything about Shayla changed that second everything happened. So I never really was able to go back. Like literally that person who I was on June 5th, 2022, or even June 6th, that, because I feel like I instantly changed as soon as I got the news that my best friend wasn't, going to be here anymore. And we literally got the news at like 11:50 that night. So I think that like whoever that person was from that day on, that day before, like I don't know who she is anymore. Like literally, I don't know who she is. This new person doesn't even know who that girl is. And it's crazy, and it's hard for me because I'm a person that I don't like change. I don't like, especially something so drastic, I feel like so much changed in my life. Like, I don't know if you've ever lost someone, or the process of what you went through as an individual, not even going through what is happening around you, but you as an individual, you're going through the healing process of you losing someone, you're dealing with, you're changing, and now your emotions are, all of that, if you've lost someone, then you totally understand. But yeah, I really never was able to grip, I feel like, of Shayla ever since everything happened. So I was just changing and like going with the flow of life, and I 100% do not recommend that. Don't recommend just going through the flow of life after such a huge loss. I think I really do advise people. My advice to anyone who has lost someone or is going through that right now, is to really go through the emotions of it, because I feel like either way it goes, you're going to have to. I think when everything had first happened with me, I was really just going with the flow of everything, just trying to get my mind off of it, running away from home. Not like really running away, but just like, I was always like, oh, let's go here, let's go there, let's just, you feel me? And I was never content with being like, I was always a homebody too. Like, I was always homebody, never outside. I'm never that type of girl. You won't see me outside. Okay, I'm one of them people you do not see outside, because I'm just not that type of girl. Like, I'd rather just be at home, be in my room type thing. But when everything happened, I was just on the go, and never really got the time to go through the process of, hey, like, you just lost your best friend. Let's take this in. Let's breathe. Let's go through the emotions of this instead of running away from it. I think when something hurts so bad, you really don't want to go through the emotions of it. And that was me. So I never really went through the emotions of anything, and I was just going through the process of everything. I literally started my company, my brand, a month after the loss of my best friend. So I was going through so many drastic changes. Like, I was literally never been a business owner ever before, starting my own brand, my own company, which was so successful that I'm really thankful for. But it was just a lot. It was truly a lot, and I was never able to gain grip of my life, like, ever. And I feel like I'm now like that's why I said, like, if you ever go through the emotions, don't run from it, because eventually you're gonna have to go through the emotions and really feel it and really sit with those emotions and fight it out. And I feel like I'm doing that now since I wasn't doing it when everything had first happened. So a lot has happened. But all of this, like I'm saying, is that all of this leads to now, because a lot of everything from, I feel like, the past year and a half is affecting me now. And I feel like I'm just like at the verge, and like I'm really in a really dark place of life. Not really dark, but just like, just really like going through troubled waters. I feel like I really feel like life isn't easy for me right now, but I do believe, I'm a strong believer in that God only gives his strongest warriors the toughest battles, and I'm a strong believer also in believing that God only gives us so much that we can handle. So he's never going to give you too much that you can't handle, and I truly believe that, and I know that in my heart. So I know that whatever I'm going through, it has purpose behind it. There's purpose behind my pain. So I also really wanted to sit down and do this video because I feel discouraged almost every day. But I get up and I fight every day, because I'm fighting for a better life for myself. I'm fighting for a better life for, my family, for the people around me, for my unborn children. Like I'm fighting for a better life for the people behind me. Like I made a post about it yesterday that was like, you have to get out of the mindset of thinking everything's about you. It's not about you. It's about the people behind you. It's about who are you when you leave, who are you leaving it to. It's about, and even if you don't have kids, but you can leave it to your sister, you can leave it to your brother, you can leave it to your cousin, your auntie, your whoever, like you can leave it to someone. And it matters. It starts with you 100%, but it doesn't end with you. And I really have to always remind myself that it's not about me. It's not about Shayla. It's not about, and also getting to that mindset too is that, like, when it comes to your relationship with God, is that knowing that God placed me on this earth for a reason. And I have to find that purpose. I have to find that reason. I have to find the reasoning behind why he does have me here and why he does have me going through these troubled waters. Like, what is God trying to teach me? What am I supposed to learn in this situation that I'm allowing to beat me down when it's supposed to build me up? I think a lot of the times we feel like that. We feel defeated. We feel like, why am I going through this? Instead of asking those whys, ask God, why? What am I supposed to learn? What am I supposed to get out of this? Because there's always a purpose behind your pain. Like, I need you to understand that. And even though I'm going through this right now, something, like I said, I didn't even know what I wanted to film today, but I'm like, I need to film a video. And I was going through my videos and I was like, I need to film an updated what's going on with me. And I know that I'm not the only one going through this. I know, like, everyone's going through hard times right now. It's so weird. I don't know what's in the air. I don't know what's going on. Shout out to the people who aren't, though. Shout out to the ones that's like, I'm living my best life. Great for you. But I thought, like, 2021 was like, okay, that was a bad year. 2022, I'm not saying 2022 is a bad year, but it definitely started off rough. But I'm just praying that it ends off in a great. And even if it doesn't, there's so much purpose. There's so much, like, I don't know, I feel like the reward is so much better when you're going through something so tough. Like, I feel like when you're going through tough seasons, like, it's something to be proud about in a way. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know if it makes sense. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but I just feel like if you understand, you know what I'm trying to say, that, like, there really truly is purpose behind everything that you're going through, and you really have to believe that. That's why I got this scripture tatted on me, Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 through 8. It's like, there's a timing for everything in this life. Like, you have to believe it. You have to believe that there's a timing. Like, there's a time to feel defeated. There's a time to be joyful. There's a time for everything. But you truly have to understand that and believe that. So you can't always want, the good things of life and not want the bad. You have to want both, because there's purpose in both. There's joy in both. There's happiness in both. There's love in both. There's God in both. So I think that's so important to learn. And I'm just here to encourage someone. If you are going through troubled waters, if you're going through anything that makes you feel defeated or makes you feel like you want to give up, you can't give up. There's really purpose in what you're going through, and you just got to keep fighting it out. And I keep fighting it out every day, because I'm like, there's something. God keeps tugging me for something. Like, everything I keep fighting. I'm fighting for something. There's something. There's a reward in the end of this. You have to believe it. You have to go with that mindset, and you have to rebuke those demons off of your life, because those demons come to kill. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy, honey, okay? He's coming to steal and kill everything that makes you, everything that makes you joyful and makes you at peace, everything that brings happiness. And he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. The enemy, I rebuke him in the name of Jesus off of your life, off of my life, because the enemy truly does, like, he truly does wants to come and take any and everything that makes you and makes you joyful. So every time you get those voices in your head that tells you you're not good enough, or tells you that you're not worth it, or tells you that it's time to give up, you keep fighting. You keep that hope. You keep that little faith. God tells us that we just need a mustard seed of faith. in this life. So I need you to understand, keep that faith. I don't know why I just sit here and I make this video, but it's for someone. And yeah, that's just really where I'm at in life. I'm there, and if you can tell in this video, you can tell, you can probably sound a little defeated, but you can also feel the hope. You hear the hope in my voice, the hope and the faith in my voice. I know there's more. I know there's more for me. I know there's more that God has for me. More for me to touch, more for me to feel, more for me to experience. There's so much more. I'm like, this isn't it. God, that, and you have to tell yourself that too. It's like, it doesn't stop here. Like, in this beautiful apartment I live in, it doesn't stop here. There's more for me. There's truly more for me, and I believe that. I believe there's more for me to experience, more for me to be, more for me to become. I've lived a great life, even at the age of 20, but there's more for me. God has more for me. God has more for me to speak on, more for me to touch on, more for me to see, more for me to experience. So I really do. I know He has that for you as well. Like, He has more for you. You have to believe it. You have to really walk in that, and walk in that faith, walk into that, knowing that there's more for me. This isn't it. This isn't where it ends for me. There has to be more. Because I'm like, this can't be all that God has for me. It's more. It's more. And more doesn't necessarily mean materialistic things. It could just be more wisdom. It could be more knowledge. It could be more creativity. It could be more, just more. And it necessarily, like I said, it doesn't mean a bigger house. It doesn't mean a better car. It doesn't mean more money in your bank account. It just means more. And more doesn't necessarily mean those things that you might think it means, or what your mind might tell you that, oh, I don't deserve. More just means, like I said, knowledge, more power, more peace, more joy, more love. Yes, I feel that. There's more though. So I really do. I send this message to whoever is watching this, whoever needs the encouragement, who needs to hear this. It's like, God loves you. God is there with you. God is with you, even in your darkest places of this life, in this world. It's really dark out here. It's really, 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 really dark in this world right now. But I need you to know that God has more for you. He wants more for you. He is with you through these dark seasons of your life. Because I know He's with me. Even when you're in that room crying, in the shower crying, in your car crying, in that room crying, in that building crying, God is with you. You have to know that God is with you. He is walking with you. He is in the presence with you. He is wiping those tears off of your eyes the same second you're wiping yours off. Like, you have to believe it. You have to walk into that, because the enemy is trying to strip us of that every second. Like I said, because it's just so dark out here right now. I'm here to just beam a little light at you. So there's a reason also why you watch this video. So yeah, that's where I'm at in life. I'm just at a place, but there's more. This isn't it for Shayla. I'm trying to rebrand my business. I'm really trying to rebrand myself as a human being. Not even just my business, but me as a whole. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to become a better version of myself. That's just really where I'm at. So bear with me if I'm not really present as much as I really want to be on social media, but I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to become a better person for me, for my friends, for my family, for God. I'm trying to be a better person for the man above, truthfully. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe to your girl's channel. Tell me, drop in the comments, vent in the comments where you're at in your life right now. I'm here to listen. I'm here to reply back, respond back, DM me, anything on Instagram. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe to your girl's channel. This was deep, y'all. This was deep. Okay. This was deep. But it's real. But I send my love to you guys, for real. It's a dark world out here. Stay prayed up. Say your prayers. Read your Bible. Get into your word. Yeah. I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe to your girl's channel. And I'm out.